What is going on, guys? And I am so happy right now because out of nowhere my mom decided to go to Chicago for her 50th birthday, and we are at Six Flags Great America seeing some rides that I never thought I would ever be able to see. Maxx Force just tested for the first time ever. I'm going there first. I'm so happy. I'm sorry if this is anybody's home park because I have no clue where to go.
If you need any help,
looks like a lot of people today.
Please reach out to any of our team members for assistance.
All right, so it's still 9:59. They don't open till 10:30. They let us in the park, so we're gonna walk right over to Maxx Force. I just heard it test again here. Oh my goodness, there it is.
They have that one indoor sign. When you're up there scanning for
You have to run because everybody's
I just rode the fastest accelerating launch coaster in the United States in the front row, and you know, I expected a little bit more. The launch was definitely great. I don't know if I like it better than Dragsters. There's already a queue for me. I'm gonna go towards Goliath now, but wow, what a ride. Those inversions are insane. That's probably my favorite part of the ride, actually, are the inversions, especially that speed one. But wow. All right, so with Goliath being done, I've now done, of course, the two most anticipated rides. The tallest wooden coaster in America. Is it the world, actually? I don't even know. And the fastest accelerating launch in the US. I mean, both are very, very good rides. I am gonna say that I had a little bit higher expectations from them, but honestly, if I can do this in the front, I did it in the back because somebody told me this was a back row ride, but I don't know.
Yes, 3 times.
All right, so after my front row ride, I really think that I say every ride is a front row ride, but Goliath in the front was insane. I really don't know if I like it better than Twisted Cyclone because they're just both really great rides with really strong elements. The airtime, that ejector moment. Oh, it's going into I thought I was gonna catch it going behind me, but some great airtime moments. That stall is great. In the front, you got wind in your face. Absolutely amazing. Love this ride. All right, the next coaster we're doing right here is X-Flight. Doesn't appear to have that long of a line. It's actually insane to see some of these theming pieces that I've seen in so many like videos. So to actually be here and, you know, about to do this ride, going through these pieces. We'll see how long the line is, because with wing coasters, I always like to do front left, front right, back left, and back right. So will I get to do all those? Probably not, but we'll see. Can't wait to go through this piece. Alright, so this part right here, look at that. It's downward slope and then you keep twisting, and at this point you are just absolutely flying. The end of this coaster was so unexpected. And honestly, that ending almost makes it my favorite wing coaster just because it's that uncontrolled. Like, you do a little dip before the inline twist, so you've got speed going into it, but you still got some crazy hang time and then 2 insane near misses. That was insane. The line is a little long now, so I'm not gonna try it on the other side right now, but that was like really good. Not the smoothest wing coaster I've been on, but wow, that ending was so surprising. Also, I forgot to mention, this is actually like my first wing over drop in a long time, because Gatekeeper, I didn't go to Cedar Point last year and Gatekeeper was closed because of the chain incident. when I was there. So always good to get back on another wing coaster and another wing over drop, one of my favorite drops. You know, normally train crossings and trains annoy me in general, but you know, these people aren't doing it as much, but something about seeing everybody on it and waving, seeing us back to normal amusement park days, it's just really good to see and really happy actually. All right, so we're over here in the Southwest Territory section of the park. Gonna go check out Raging Bull's line. See how many times we can do that. Alright, so I just waited probably about 35 minutes for Raging Bull now. I don't know if it's because I've done so many B&M Hypers, but that, I was not a big fan of that. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just because there's so much more airtime on all the other ones, and that's like a twister layout. I don't know, even I rode that in the front. I was expecting a little bit more forces, especially on the twisty sections, but I don't know. I just, honestly, not too fond of that. I definitely like X-Flight a lot more than that. I am going to try to go around and do it in the back. Operations are actually pretty decent here, though. Yeah, you might be wondering, I've worn this same shirt in Kings Island, Cedar Point, and now this vlog is my favorite shirt. So, it's a dry fit also, so when it gets really hot. But yeah, Raging Bull, really not that impressed, to be honest. Well, I'll tell you what, well, the pre-drop just faded away, but the amount of ejector you get in the back on that pre-drop is amazing. And tell you what, I got way more airtime as a whole on that ride in the back. Like, I actually really enjoyed that now, especially really compared to my front row ride. That was a great hyper. Intense, and yeah, a lot of airtime moments in the back. Fortunately, it does look like this arrow right here, Demon, I believe it's called, is closed for the day. I mean, that's definitely a credit I would have liked to get because, you know, Vortex closed at my home park, so I would love to do another arrow, but I think we're gonna come over and do this old wooden coaster called Viper. So here's Max Force being loud and running. I actually didn't realize how close to the entrance to this wooden coaster right here was to Raging Bull. What a shot right here. Look at the station theming we've got here.
Enjoy your ride on the Viper.
What a fantastic ride I just had on Viper. And when I say standing airtime, like, I had 2 inches of space. Some of these hills like this one right here are just so steep that you really like stand up in your seat as you go over them. It's really like absolutely amazing. And you get laterals on those crazy turns. Like, let's see. Like right there, standing airtime. I think you see. Hey, what a great little coaster. All right, so next up we got the Whizzer, and people do say that this gets a long line because of its capacity, and it does look like it has one right now. So might be a long wait for this one. No clue what to expect from this, to be honest. So after that wait, finally time to get on the Schwartz coffin. Well, that was Whizzer. Only waited in a line to do it just because everybody said it was a classic Schwarzkopf I had to do. Actually, it wasn't bad. All I'm going to say is, like, if Space Mountain wasn't indoors, that's what it would have to be as exciting as Space Mountain. I don't know if that makes any sense, but decent ride. Just really weird. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. It's gotten a little busier since the day's gone on. Starting the long trek towards American Eagle. Fortunately, it looks like there's only one side running today, so won't get both credits, but just look at this, and then we get to walk across the street and everything. It's exciting.
When you get into the top and get that final flight, you better hold up tight because you're coming down quick. Enjoy your ride.
Well, with that, I did the one side of the American Eagle that I could do. That was pretty rough. Got a front row ride. That still made me tear up though. It's like a decent front row ride, but my goodness, the airs. I was standing up a few moments in there. Really, really loved that. Helix was great. The Helix at the end was like terrible. Like I literally stopped into my seat because there was brakes right before that, but still a decent ride. Alright, so I just did Superman Ultimate Flight in the back, and that is going to be my last ride of the day. The only thing I didn't get to do was the original Batman, which I'm a little upset about because it was only on one train, and I'm not waiting in a long Batman line, a long hot Batman line with one train. I just can't do it, so I did everything else I wanted to do. Oh, I guess I'm at maintenance storage right now next to Superman. That was amazing. Last row, very, very intense. I'm sorry, this vlogging thing is like, you could just tell when I'm at a park that I've been to. Like Kings Island's like, hey, let me show you this, let me show you this. Versus Six Flags Great America. It's my first time ever being here, and I'm low-key just trying to document this, you know. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out Kings Island and Cedar Point if you haven't seen those vlogs, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Can you catch me now?